From the looks of it, Rey is being built up to be the next big Jedi within the galaxy. But there's one thing we could all be overlooking. There is an immense chance that she could take a path to the dark side. Today, I'm going to be looking at the certain elements that I see within her and how they could lead to a turn to evil. One of the first things that I want to take a look at is her upbringing and how it's very similar to another once great Jedi who took a tragic turn to the dark side, Anakin Skywalker. Very similar to Anakin, Rey was under practically slave-like conditions. Even though Rey wasn't an official slave like Anakin, she was placed under the watch of Unkar Plutt, the junk dealer and outpost. This relationship echoes what young Anakin had to deal with when he had to work for Watto on Tatooine. Family also plays a huge role in this as well. In Anakin's case, he had to leave his mother, Shmi, on Tatooine to become a Jedi. In the time that he was gone, she was abducted by the Tusken Raiders and abused to the point of death, sadly in the arms of Anakin. This is one of the huge elements that will lead to Anakin to become Darth Vader, the fear of loss. Rey's case may be different, but I say the fear of loss is very present. She has already been left by her family at some point before the events of The Force Awakens, and she has found a new family in the likes of Finn, Chewbacca, Leia, and Han Solo since leaving Jakku. She already experienced her first major loss with Han Solo, who thanks to Kylo Ren during his torture scene with Rey, was viewed as the father she never had. Then she almost lost Finn as well, who she quite obviously has a huge connection to. I believe that the feeling of almost losing Finn will play a role, whether it be big or small, in the idea of Rey turning to the dark side. I also want to take a look at the battle between her and Kylo Ren towards the end of the events in The Force Awakens. We all remember the scene in which Rey allows the Force to guide her and defeat Kylo Ren in battle. It's quite clear in some instances that she allowed anger to fuel her as well. In the novelization of Episode 7, we know that she did have a connection to the dark side, and that she contemplated killing Kylo Ren before pushing away the feeling of darkness. I'll read that moment for you. "Kill him," a voice inside her head said. It was a Morpheus, unidentifiable, raw, pure, vengeful emotion. So easy, she told herself, so quick. She recoiled from it, from the dark side. I know this next bit of evidence might come with a little bit of scrutiny, but please hear me out. In LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, in the recreation of the fight between Rey and Kylo, dialogue was added in which Kylo says that he can sense the darkness within Rey, which is very different from what he actually said in the film. Take a look.
"I can feel it in you. I can feel the darkness. Use your anger. Embrace the darkness. Give into it."
LEGO games, although comical in nature, are not known to add scenes to the recreation of a more pivotal moment in the movie. Even though this may be a more minuscule bit of information, it should still raise some thought in the idea of Rey turning to the dark side. So tell me in the comments, what do you think of the idea of Rey turning to the dark side of the Force? And as a bonus, what do you think of Kylo Ren possibly redeeming himself before the end of this new trilogy? If you have any video suggestions, be sure to put them in the comments below or send them to me on Twitter @Marauders. Until next time, may the Force be with you. Always.